Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear sisters and brothers, inshallah, this month of blessing, the month of Ramadan, has been a spiritually uplifting experience for all of you. And it also has been a time to strengthen social bonds with friends and family, as well as create new bonds with people who have just moved into the area. We shall soon be completing the fasting for the month of Ramadan in the year 1445 after Hijrah. Inshallah, the Eid al-Fitr, we expect this year to coincide with Wednesday, April 10th, 2024, and we will be confirming that around sunset on April 9th at our Iman program, as well as publishing it in our Shawwal blog on our website that evening. Muslims around the world celebrate the joy of Eid by sharing with those around them who are less fortunate through the contribution of Zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr is an obligation that is due on the night of Eid and has to be paid before the Salat of Eid. The Zakat al-Fitr amount per head is determined by the staple diet of the household. This year, Iman recommends the figure of $10 per person in the household. The household size is determined as the number of people in the household, and it needs to include any guests that you might have had that evening. So if you have friends or family visiting you and staying with you on the night of Eid, you need to count them in the calculation of Zakat al-Fitr. As in the years past, Iman will be collecting Zakat al-Fitr for distribution to those in need by working in collaboration with other Islamic centers in the Greater Seattle area. You can remit your Zakat al-Fitr to Iman in a variety of ways. You can press the donate button or go to the donate page on the Iman website and follow the instructions there. You can send via Zelle to accounts@iman-wa.org, accounts@iman-wa.org, or you can also mail in the check to Iman at 515 State Street, South in Kirkland, Washington 98033. If you prefer, you can bring in cash on the day of Eid and deposit it into the collection boxes that will be made available on that day. Now, Zakat al-Fitr from Sayyid can be channeled to a Sayyid as well as a non-Sayyid. However, Zakat al-Fitr of a non-Sayyid can only go to a non-Sayyid. So when you make your contribution via Zelle or by check, please be sure to indicate on the memo line if it is from a Sayyid or non-Sayyid. Similarly, when you deposit the cash, be sure to deposit the cash in the correct collection box marked as Sayyid or non-Sayyid. Finally, as we complete this month of Ramadan in these last few days, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our fasting, to accept our du'as, to accept our amals, and to increase the love and understanding between each one of us. And this has been a difficult year for many of us as we are affected by the tragedy in Gaza and other parts of the troubled world. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this day of Eid brings in joy to the suffering of people in Gaza and other parts of the occupied territories, as well as other conflict regions around the world. May Allah strengthen our bonds, and may Allah increase our resolve to help those in need, inshallah. We look forward to seeing you the day of Eid. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.